Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I would like to revisit a video that I made on the Nasdaq Ghost V3 Pro, and since I've made that video I have been backtesting it and using different sorts of settings on it, and I've been able to adjust the settings in a way that it makes it safer for smaller accounts to be using. So if you do remember that video, you'll also remember that the drawdown that was experienced during that period when I was using the recommended settings and recommended times was 20,000 Rand in drawdown, meaning that I recommended an account size of 2,000 US dollars, which translates to about 30,000 Rand. Or you could have used the alternative option of using a cent account, for example. But now with the new settings, I've been able to keep the drawdown to 150 US dollars, which is around 2,300 Rand. And I think that's a much better alternative to the 20,000 Rand drawdown. But with this new settings, the total profit for the week was only around 3,000 Rand, opposed to the earlier 30,000 Rand. But that's something that you have to deal with when you are adjusting the settings like this. You aren't going to be able to make the same amount of profit since you aren't risking the same amount. So if you want to have less risk, you are going to earn less profit. So right now we are on my MetaTrader 4 platform, and you can see the familiar text here in the bottom corner. So this is the Nasdaq Ghost V3 Pro, and over here you can see the trades that were taken during the previous week. So the first big change was changing the time frame from 5 minutes to 1 hour and then letting it run the entire time. So with this change I wouldn't need to be in front of my screen at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock when the market is volatile. I just need to leave my PC on for the entire week. So with this change, it just helps you with your time management. You don't really need to worry about turning the robot on at a specific time. It gives you freedom to do whatever you need to do, keeping in mind that you will need to keep this on for the entire time. There are periods where you can turn it off. I noticed that the robot only takes trades on the next bar. So if it was on 5 minutes, it's every 5 minute bar where there's a chance that the robot could place a trade. So every hour there is a chance of a trade being placed, meaning that if your trade has already hit its take profit, say we zoomed into this trade over here, the take profit hit was when the market hit over here. So as soon as the market hits the take profit over there, that means that you can now turn the robot off if you no longer wish to have it running in the background. So you don't really need to keep it on the whole time. It's just that you are able to do it now. The second changes that I made was to the expert advisor itself. I changed the take profit and stop loss from 5,000 and 2,000 to 500 and 200. This just means that the take profit is now a lot easier to get to for the robot, and the stop loss doesn't really matter since this is still a martingale robot, so you won't really hit your stop loss. But the main takeaway is that the take profit has been changed from 5,000 down to 500, and making that change means that the robot is holding its trades for a less amount of time. And with this, like I mentioned earlier, the profits are now a lot less, but it does mean that your total drawdown that you could experience at any moment in time will be around 150 US dollars, which is around 2,300 Rand, which is still a lot better than 20,000 or using a cent account. So this makes it better for accounts that aren't on the large scale of 30,000 Rand to use it. So the key takeaways are: the robot now trades less, the trades are exited earlier, the drawdown is lower, but also the profits are lower. So yes, the robot now does give a lower profit, but 3,000 rand when your account is only 6,000 rand, that's half of your account made back in a single week. In 2 weeks you have doubled your account. So the adjustments I have made, I feel they are quite useful to anyone that has a smaller account. So just to help everyone, I placed the set file to automatically change the take profit from 5,000 to 500 and the stop loss from 2,000 to 200. I placed the set file in the same location as the Nasdaq Ghost robot, so you can still find it in the Young Aimer video. I will leave a link to that in the top right corner right now. Thank you for watching this update video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye.